Hello. Ukrainian officials are saying that Russia launched a major missile strike on the central city of Kryvyi Rih overnight. At least 6 people have been reported dead and dozens injured. The mayor says rescue operations are still underway as several people are believed to be trapped under the rubble. And he added that a residential building and a food warehouse were hit. Meanwhile, in Kyiv, military officials say air defenses destroyed all Russian missiles targeting the capital.
Rescue operations continued to clear the remnants of this barbaric missile attack. The Russian forces used 6 missiles, 5 of which were destroyed. The missile targeted an area where there is no military presence and hit a residential building and a food warehouse.
Let's get an update from Kyiv. Jonah Hull is standing by for us. So, Jonah, tell us about these strikes that took place overnight.
Well, probably not coincidental with reports of modest gains being made by the Ukrainians in their counteroffensive. Russia now having, sadly, some success of their own. The Ukrainian military talking about, as you mentioned, their 14 cruise missiles fired overnight as a nationwide air raid alert was put in place. That was in the early hours of Tuesday morning. Also 4 Iranian-made drones. As is usually the case, most of those shot down by air defences. 11 of the missiles downed, 1 of the drones, but some of them did reach targets. Targets hit in Kharkiv, civilian business infrastructure hit there. No word of casualties, but of course the big strike was in Kryvyi Rih, that central city. It's the hometown of President Zelenskyy. A 5-story apartment building hit there beside a warehouse that was also struck, and frantic rescue efforts underway. The latest death toll, according to the local administration, is 6. They believe people are stuck under the rubble, and President Zelenskyy taking to Telegram to say this: the terrorists will never be forgiven. They will be held accountable for every missile they launch.
And Jonah, Zelenskyy has also spoken about the progress of the counteroffensive, according to him. What did he have to say?
Well, he did that in his nightly address, his first comments since Saturday, when he admitted the counteroffensive had actually begun, and that alongside reports from the Defence Ministry that some 7 villages have now been taken in the course of the last week, retaken, that is, in the course of the last week. He said fighting was tough. He thanked and praised the forces involved. He said we are moving forward. Now, 4 of those villages are the ones we've been hearing about in the last couple of days on the east and west bank of the Mokry River in the southern Donetsk province. The most successful axis thus far, heading south in the general direction of Mariupol. They've got a long way to go, of course, if that is indeed their intended route to try and divide Russian forces down there in the south. But I must say there are also reports of Russia launching a pretty significant counterattack in the area on Monday. No details of that, though, available here in Kyiv.
OK, thank you so much, Jonah Hull, for that update from Kyiv.